I would like to welcome Mr. Srivastava, who is a noted thought leader and strategic policy advisor, having spent more than 2 decades in Government of India. Mr. Samir, in light of Pakistan's ongoing internal instability and its continued support, direct or indirect, for extremist elements, what is India's stance on the growing international alliances forming around Pakistan, especially with countries like Turkey, Azerbaijan, and China? Do you believe that the global community is misjudging the true risk Pakistan poses, not just regionally, but globally?
See, for decades, the Pakistani state has flirted with, fostered, and fed extremism, believing it to be a tool for strategic influence or ideological assertion or even national identity. But the lines between statecraft and self-destruction have blurred. What was once used as a leverage is now beyond control. It is no longer a swamp that Pakistan merely treads. It is one being consumed by. And as it sinks, it calls out for others. Nations such as Turkey, Azerbaijan, and China, whether for reasons of historical camaraderie, religious alignment, or geopolitical expediency, extend their support. They may believe they are aiding a sovereign ally, but in reality, they are enabling a descent. They are standing dangerously close to the same quagmire, unaware that complicity with extremism leaves no one untouched in the end. Meanwhile, the wise remain alert. India, Israel, and the United States, as well as United Kingdom and Japan, diverse in thought, culture, and systems, are united for a shared understanding that terrorism is not a localized one. It is an infection that spreads silently, regardless of borders. These nations have learned, often through painful experiences, that terror cannot be appeased. It must be confronted. Let me be very clear. Support for Pakistan in its current posture is not support for people of Pakistan, nor for Islam. It is support for a state structure that has knowingly or unknowingly, maybe most probably knowingly, incubated a grave threat to global peace. Islam, like all great faiths, needs no defense through violence. It needs no martyrdom through militancy. It thrives through scholarship, compassion, and justice. But when a nation begins to equate faith with force and identity with intolerance, the consequences are far-reaching and irreversible. And so, I also say this today, not out of hostility, but out of a deep concern. If the world continues to treat terrorism with selective vision and political convenience, the swamp will spread. Let us not be among those who, out of sympathy or strategic gain, walk into the mire only to regret when it's too late. Let us instead be the voice of wisdom, firm at the edge, sounding the alarm, and choosing principle over partnership when lives and global peace are at stake. Because the swamp may be silent now, but its silence is deceptive. And in silence, nations can fall. Thank you.